Hey guys, Brandon Woolum hanging out with you today with our friends Tulane Summer. We got Joe and Chris. How are you guys?
Hey
Hey,
guys.
we're good. How are you, man?
Good. So we've got to catch up a couple times these past few years, but this time is the first time that we get to say debut album. The debut album, Flawless, coming out this Friday, April 24th. Everything else been singles and EPs. How does it feel to finally reach this stage where we can say album is coming out?
Man, it feels amazing, Joy and I are really excited to finally put out the album. We know the fans been waiting, so we're really excited about this next journey, man. We're pumped.
Yeah, for people watching this, they're just now discovering this duo. How do you describe the sound they're going to hear on Friday when this album comes out?
Brandon, I would say a soulful pop country blend. Lots of big harmonies. You're gonna get lots of love songs, some faith songs, some life songs. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. So
Yeah, going through the track listing seems like there's a strong theme of positivity and encouragement throughout this new album. Why was it important this time for you to lean into that? I mean, you've always been leaning into it, but why is it important to continue to lean into that right now?
Well, man, with a lot that's going on in the world today, Joy and I just wanted to be a bright spot in people's lives. You know, it's challenging right now, living in the world and just day to day, with our own different struggles and challenges. So we just wanted to encourage the fans when they hear this album, bring a little bit of positivity in your life, uplift you a little bit because we all can use that uplifting every day. So we just wanted to be a bright spot to the fans. So that's why we leaned in heavily on the positivity. We kind of doubled down on the positivity with this record. So
Yeah. How would you say this project here reflects you in life today versus where you were when you started putting this music out as a duo?
man, what a great question. I would say, this record just I think like Chris said, it just doubles down on where we are. Chris and I, we love people and we just love encouraging people. So in a way, I think it represents where we've always been from when we started, just wanting to encourage people and bless people and connect with them. So um, I just think it's a great representation of where we've been and where we are now. And we're still rocking and rolling and lifting people up. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about some of the music they're going to hear on this album, or it's some they've already heard, like First Dancin', a song that has become a meaningful song for many of your fans. Obviously, if you haven't heard it, you probably think maybe that song was written for big moments in mind. How cool is it actually getting to see that song being used at weddings and stuff? Because you can write a song like that, but it doesn't mean everybody's going to use it. How cool is it to
yeah,
see people actually using it?
yeah. Joy and I, we were really honored and blessed to see people use that song all over social media for their weddings. I mean, we received a ton of DMs of people having a clip of their first dancing or using it, as a staple for their relationship. Man, it's really cool, dude. And that's like the ultimate compliment as a songwriter and as an artist when, you know, someone can use your art in such a big and special, time in someone's life. So, dude, we're extremely grateful, extremely honored. And to answer your other question, with all the music, on the record, dude, you're going to get a little bit of everything. You're going to get some songs that you can roll the windows down, jam out, to the radio with, man. Then you're going to get that song you can grab your girl, grab your wife, and cry a little bit, So you're going to get a little bit of everything with this record. We are really excited, man. We're so pumped for you guys to hear it.
Yeah, let's talk about the title track on this one, Flawless. Tell us a little about that and how that one became the main focus track you named the album over.
To Chris's point, we're all human and we all have our insecurities and stuff that we struggle with. And so, flawless is just our way of saying, look, everybody is made in the image of God perfectly the way he wanted them made. And so just an encouragement to them to be like, you don't have to compare yourself. And it was just kind of the staple theme of the record, which was like encouragement and uplifting. So we thought this was a really strong way to say you're flawless in your own way, and that just encompassed the whole body of work. So
Yeah, some of these songs here people have already got to hear, but out of the ones we haven't got to hear yet, which ones are you looking forward the most to people getting on their playlist on Friday?
Man, probably. I mean, Flawless is a good one. I would have to go with the title track, Flawless, man. Um, just because as a listener, when you listen to that song, even me listening to that song, I get encouraged, and I apply that song to my everyday life, and it encourages me, man, to know like no matter what I'm going through, it's me against me. You know, I'm running this race at my own pace, and the same to all the listeners that's listening to this song, Flawless. You are running your own race at your own pace. It's you against you, nobody else. I know we live in a society, in a world today where, it's compare and contrast. You're comparing everything. We're comparing our cars. We're comparing our lifestyle, but at the end of the day, it's me against me. It's you against you. So I would have to go with Flawless for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of faith intertwined throughout this project, or intertwined throughout this project, and even the music we've got to hear before this. On this album, made by him, really stands out there for showcasing that kind of songwriting. How does your faith influence your songwriting without forcing it on somebody?
man, what a great question. I think for us, our faith in Jesus has always inspired Chris and I to love other people the way Jesus did. And so I think Chris and I just writing these songs to serve our fans and love them in that way and encourage them has just been one of the ways we can, be a light for Jesus with our music. And we're really excited to put that song out and just remind people, that God loves you no matter what. So
Yeah, you've been working hard to get this project out there. Once it's out there, what's next the rest of the year? We getting some tour dates? We getting you guys on the road?
We're working on it, man. We're working hard on it. So that's the next step, to get this music out to, a show where the fans can see us in person and we can share that experience together and um, blow our voices out together.
Well, while we wait for those dates, you can listen to the new music. It's out there everywhere this Friday. Flawless will be out there streaming from Tulane Summer. Good hanging with you guys.